Italian Sicilians do it better. Oh, can't you see? From cooking to comedy, it's pure family. Turn it up, this groove's for you. Queens in the house, bringing something true.
What's something that kids today will not survive based on how we grew up?
My parents.
What did they do to you that's so traumatizing?
Question is, what didn't they?
What didn't they do?
What didn't they do at that point? No, I think honestly, even you saying kids today, like meaning like staying as kids or like kids then growing up, which you mean like for them to like if we were to switch like
I guess
times?
remember our childhood,
Yeah.
right? We played in the streets, we played in the backyards.
Yeah.
That don't really exist today.
No.
But what's something that you could quickly remove or something that you don't think that will survive with today?
I mean, just to be like general, I think social skills altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Like talking to people, making friends. You know what I'm saying? Even just walking home from school to school with a friend. You know, it's a fear that parents have, and maybe we do hold them in, but that's a big thing that they're not really going to experience.
Another thing we talked about a little bit earlier on the other show, that things are made easy. I realized this, right? You brought up Nintendo. Let's just use this as an example. You brought up Nintendo. You said the minute you turned it on, you played your Super Mario. When you turned it on, you started from the beginning.
Right.
There was no save point. You had to keep, they gave you 3 lives. And if you had them, bafangulo, that's it. Nowadays, just to give you an idea, challenges have save points. People have, there's tips and tricks, and they're not challenged anymore. They're not challenged how the way you should have been challenged. That's why now they're always asking for help. How do you do? How do you do this? How do you do that? Because they never had to have the capacity to figure it out themselves. So we had the challenging things that we had to do in front of us that we had to figure out. They don't. They have a hit this button and you're going to figure it. There's no challenge anymore. It's gone. So yeah.
I was thinking more of something that's simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would just pull the internet.
Yeah.
They won't survive without it today.
Oh, well, there's that. Yeah.
We did survive to find with it back in the day.
Would they not survive? Yeah, they would.
They would adapt.
They would adapt.
I
They
don't-
would figure it out. They would, okay, well, like, I don't, even us, shut the internet off completely, take social media away.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do? Oh, I'll go read a book. Or maybe, hey, I'll go for a walk. Things we don't do anymore. But they would adapt. It's just because it's in their faces and they don't
Exactly.
do it.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Like,
I think
they would rather, hey, get on, let's play Roblox together, instead of going to ring their friend's doorbell and to go play in the street.
ring and run.
But no, but that's a double. But that's now a double standard because would you guys let them go to their friend's doorbell to ring to go hang out? You see what I'm saying? It's if they wanted to, then the question is, if they wanted to, would you?
No.
Would you let them?
Yeah, no. I would.
You see
let
what I'm
them.
saying? Okay,
I
cool.
would let them because my daughter has a play date. Like just
Sure.
today, she went over her friend's house,
Right.
and they played. Granted, a parent took them there and brought them back,
Yeah.
but they would still get together with their friends.
Yes, but it's not to the extreme how we did it. Where all right, see you later. Where you going? Fuck, do I know?
I just
go.
think it's funny because I walked to school.
Yeah,
Junior
I
high
did
school.
too.
latchkeys. We were latchkeys, right?
We won't.
Well, I wasn't a latchkey
You weren't a
kid,
latchkey
but I
kid?
did
Oh, okay.
walk to and from.
Our kids don't walk to school. I mean, with the parent, with the my father-in-law and my wife.
Yeah.
But then it's funny because when you hear your own friends or somebody kid that walks by themselves, like, what are they, nuts?
Exactly. But we're not You know what the crazy part is? Think about it like this, and I'm being serious about this. While I understand there are nutsos out there, while I understand that there's a lot of crazy shit on the news and all this other stuff, we don't live in a third world country. You can, in my opinion, you can let your kid, let's just say, walk to school's 4 blocks away. They could walk to school. This stuff is not as bad because we're so drowning
You
in
talk
it.
like that because you're not a parent.
No, I talk like that because look at the differences. This is what we're talking about. The world has not changed, even from when we were kids. It has not changed. It's just more in our face. So why was it okay then and not now? It's because we see more of it. That's why.
No, that is true. It is
what I'm
more in
saying.
your face and you hear about it.
Listen, I'm not talking about sending a kid
You
3
freaking
miles.
get alerts. A sex predator
Yes.
or somebody moved in your
100%.
area in a mile radius.
Yes.
Granted, back then you didn't have these alerts, so you didn't know about pedophiles next door. But
Things are not happening every day. Yes. Oh, do you want to take the chance? Okay, I hear you.
things
No, you
happen
don't.
everywhere all the time.
All the time, but not in the same spot, same area, same location. It's not
Again,
the same.
You talk like that
I
because,
know.
wait a second, number one, you're
ahead.
not a parent.
Sure.
And number two, I would say no because it only takes one time. So just that one time to happen, why chance
So,
of ruining their
I
life
ask you-
for just to go walk
Sure.
by yourself when I physically can walk with them?
So let me ask you a question. What makes it different now than it was then when we were doing it?
Maybe because it is more in your face and you try to be more careful and
So
more
we're
on top of
saturated.
things.
It's the fact that our minds are
I agree.
saturated
It is
now.
very in your face and instantly.
Yes.
You know, it's not like you have to wait till the 10 o'clock
No,
news.
no,
Like, you
no.
can find out on the spot.
Right.
This is just what happens.
But that's the question that's going on here. So then the other question then, because it stems other questions, did our parents do the right thing? Because now we're doing the opposite, right?
I think my mom had no worries about me
Right.
because I'm a chubby kid.
Yo, I need 3 of these guys to lift me.
It would be a lot of work for somebody to
Wait
hijack
a
me.
second.
you
Is
know?
it because you're both boys? Would that have been the difference back
We
then?
wouldn't know. He didn't have any sisters and neither did
No,
I.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think? Is it because your mom had 3 boys? Is it because they were boys and that's why she was okay and you didn't have a care in the world?
I don't know.
I have a speculation on that.
I'm not gonna say it was not a care of the world. Like, I think I just did it. Like,
Well, no, I mean, you had to be allowed to do it. You
we were
didn't
allowed to
just
do it, but
it.
it was always like you're playing down the block,
Yeah.
and then down the block became around the corner.
Right. We always gained that extra inch.
You know what I'm saying? Not that they ever wanted to, but when they
No.
found us, you know,
Yeah.
so I always pushed the limits, I guess,
Yeah.
and it just ended up neutralizing.
You broke the barriers to keep going forward. It basically, like whatever that barrier was, ended a block, and like you just said, okay, well, now I'm gonna go halfway down the other block. Oh, I didn't get in trouble. All right, now I'm gonna go even further. Not day by day, but gradually, you just kept expanding outward.
Yeah.
You broke that wall to
Like
keep
we're
going.
riding our bikes. It was always up and down the block to around the corner.
Yeah.
To by the time I knew it, we were on the Jackie Robinson on the shoulder.
Yes,
You know, just
exactly.
being kids.
Yeah, but that's fine. And that's something all kids do, boys or girls. But what I'm saying
Answering your question?
is it more okay because you were boys?
Okay.
Like if it was a girl instead, would she be allowed to do those things?
So here's my thing with that.
Possibly.
I think I can answer that.
Possibly.
I feel that my parents, even
You're
being
also
as they
3
were,
boys.
no, exactly. But knowing how my parents are, it would have had to come with conditions. I think my parents would have told if I had a sister, either you go with one of your brothers, one of your brothers has to go with you, like chaperoning a little bit, like not just be in the
Go
vicinity.
together and keep each
Go
other
together, stuff.
company.
Or have your friends come here, and if you all go and come back together, I know who you are. Like, because that's how my mom was and my dad
Okay,
was for a
so
little bit.
granted, if it's
In
a
group-
girl,
in grouping.
if it's a girl, she needed company.
She needed a grouping.
Same exact thing. That's what I said.
But that's okay, though, because let's just say one of your kids goes, Ma, I want to go down the block. All right, we're not going to a house. We're hanging out. We're down the block, whatever, and there's a group of us. You're cool with that?
I don't know.
Are we gonna? We're not
I don't
gonna.
know.
We're not
Are
gonna
you
test this
okay
thing.
with that? I don't know.
A
But
group.
that's
There's a
what I'm
group.
saying.
They have phones. They're going. Dad, I want to go out down the
Listen,
block and just hang out.
I mean, look.
How do you feel about that?
At the end of the day, at some point, kids got to start.
They got to start going out. They can't be in a
At
bubble.
some point. Right. There can't be a bubble around our kids forever.
Right.
Because that actually hurts them too.
In the future.
Right or wrong?
Yes, I 100%
Because-
agree.
I just feel like the logic of it's okay for a boy to do it, not for a girl to do it.
You understand that.
Yeah, but the same way a girl could get abducted or
Same way a guy could,
or,
too.
or beat up or into a fight, so could a guy.
Thank
Like
God.
someone.
No, in
How many
today's-
times you hear in the news these guys just go out and go missing? I mean, it happens.
I hear you,
It
man.
happens to boys too. It's
I
not
mean, maybe
only
it's a little bit
girls.
more of a challenge because you know.
It is, yeah, because we put up a fight. But again, it's like we've had this conversation like 2 years ago. Enza wasn't a part of it because she was. I think you weren't really a part of a lot of the stuff, but that was one of the things that we talked about. And I was like, maybe it's just me, but the reason why things are the way it was is because no one is allowing the growing to actually happen because of fear. It's always stems from fear. I don't want to go out. I don't want something. But if the more you think about it, right? Because like you just said it yourself, at one point, can we just let them grow? Let them have the experience. How are they going to know better when they don't do? How do you learn from that?
No, it's
you
true.
don't.
You need to.
So the question always became, and I asked this question like 2 years ago, when? Do you have a time? Do you have an age? Do you
Okay.
have something
I
that
have an answer for you.
I would love to
I
hear
have an
it.
answer for you.
No, I would love to hear it.
And it's based on the child.
Okay, cool. Understood.
That's my and I tell my kids all. Okay, perfect example.
Go ahead.
I have 3 kids. All 3 personalities are different, like night and day,
Of course.
and you know that.
Yeah.
So one daughter, oh, I want to have this. I want to do that. She has that. She was able to do this. And I told her, she goes, oh, when I'm this age, I want to do it too. And I think you heard me. I said, no, it does not work that way. I said, because your sister at this age didn't act the way you did. She's responsible. She's independent. She does things for herself, or she takes care of stuff. Like, for example, having a cell phone. I know she takes care of it, and she's not on it every second of the day. You are.
Right.
So by giving you a phone, which is a reward, how can I trust you? So when you show me that you're responsible, that's when you're going to get it, not
I need to see
based on your age. So
maturity.
I'm not going to let you go on your own if I can't trust you.
Correct.
So I think it goes by the person
Yeah.
and not necessarily at 12 years old or whatever.
No, whatever the age is, 15 or 16 or whatever it is. I hear you.
But
I
this,
agree.
this also brings me back to another question because you mentioned fear and you mentioned, you know, how they think and is responsible. Like, I feel like today a lot of kids may have anxiety or a panic or
From what?
from anything. Anything could be a trigger.
You think they're just that soft? right now?
Meanwhile, I feel like our anxiety at our age was just our parents of their fear of
Well, it's the
of
same
doing the
thing,
right thing.
But it's the same thing now. We're just passing it on.
No, I feel like today, for some reasons, kids have pressure on everything. Either
Yeah.
if it's on the parents, on the schools, by their friends. You know, like we talk about, I think the new thing, because I never experienced it, bullying, right?
Okay. No, we experienced it because sometimes we were the
I mean,
bully.
maybe I didn't because
No, because nobody screwed with you. Because you were, again, you were a big kid. Who was going to fuck with
Bullying
you?
has always been around.
Always been around.
Everybody's
Always.
gotten their ass kicked somehow.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
yeah, but how was it handled then
How
versus
is it
now?
different?
Hit him back.
Right, now it's all keyboard warriors.
Wait a second. Back then, and I'm going to tell you what I think the difference is. Back then, you had to deal with it.
Yes.
You got bullied, you had to stand up to the person.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have mommy going up to the principal saying my son is being bullied.
Separate
You had to
them.
deal with it on your own. Today is different.
They got guns.
Mommy's there fighting with the teacher. Mommy's there fighting with the principal. Like you have, like you said, there's no... You baby the kids
Yeah.
today. It's like gentle parenting, I guess is a better word. I don't like when you're like,
No, like back then we fist fought.
Yeah.
but you handled it. So
Yes.
you push through your
It's all,
anxiety.
it boosts your confidence
and
too.
it makes you smarter.
Yes. Well,
Right.
street smart. Street smart.
Street smart's good
Street
too.
smart. No, street smart. I
But
feel
it
like-
made you push through the anxiety, push through the fear,
yes.
the toughness, because you had to defend
Right,
yourself.
and I feel like
end it.
that's one thing. Like, listen, it may have not been the right thing to fist fight, right?
All right.
But just how things got settled back then, for the most part. But I feel like it happened, it got settled.
And it's
Either you
over.
won or lost, and you moved on.
Right.
Today, it's like
They hold grudges.
some kids could be traumatized by it. Some
Yes.
kids will not sleep at night.
Because they make new drugs for it. My son has
But
PTSD
that's the other
'cause he
thing,
was
and
slapped.
everything is a drug today.
Yes.
But
So-
also it goes down to how it's handled. Like you said, he bullies, He defends himself. It's squashed. It's over. He won. He lost. Whatever the count was.
Right.
But now, mommy has to go defend. Now they're picking on him more. You never dealt with it. Now you're have anxiety. It's like different.
This is exactly
I don't know.
why.
I'm still stuck on that.
Listen, this is why, and it was a good word that we said, street smart. You could apply that in many different facets of life. Number one, bullying. How do you handle a situation? How can you avoid a situation, right? I used to have problems with kids who would want to fight me. Before the end of the week, I was friends with them because I knew how to now handle. It's about navigating, and that helps out later on in life when you have a job, when you have a problematic employee, or if your boss is a problematic person. These are things that you learn from life experiences. Not everything's in a fucking book. So these are things that you just have to learn. Being on the street, hanging out, doing this and that, getting into incidences of bullying or fighting or whatever, it's all teachable moments, all of it, and they're gone because nobody lets them out.
No, I agree with you 100%.
That's the problem.
Kids today, like, we shelter them.
Because of fear. Because it's a vicious cycle. It's because of fear.
Is it our fault?
We help
It's
because we care.
right. Okay. No.
Our
It's my
parents
fault
care
because
too.
I love you.
Easy way to put this without making it sound the way it sounds. You're part of the problem. That's what it's, and not saying that you are a problem. That's part of the problem because you guys have a fear, totally reasonable fear, by the way, not like it's not. But to undo the bubble, you got to let go. But to let go, something may happen. There's my fear. I'm not going to let go. Then they don't know how to handle themselves. It's a fucking cycle. How do you break it? Well, something's got to give in first. What is it? You or them?
Let them get their ass kicked.
Yo,
Is
you know what?
that what it
I'll
is?
do you a favor. I'm going to kick your ass every time you get home.
My wife gets mad at me sometimes, but I just tell my kids, like, hit him back.
Yes.
No,
But
actually, can I be
differently.
honest?
I say chop him right in the fucking throat.
Right.
Can I be honest? It's so funny.
What?
Like, sometimes my kids, like all three of them or whatever, they'll come home, they'll tell me this is what happened, whatever, and I'll tell them what I think. I go tell daddy, because I know daddy's going to have an answer for you.
And it's a quick one, too.
And it's a quick one.
Yeah, punch him right in the
But
nose.
it's true, though. Like,
Daddy will handle it from there.
sometimes-
I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm not saying I'm encouraging it.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're
I'm not-
denying it either.
But
No,
look,
but at the end of the day,
Yes.
you have to stand up for
Yes,
yourself, though.
absolutely. I agree 100%.
You know, I'm not telling you to start fights with people.
No, that's
never.
the difference.
Do
No.
not
Listen.
do
Never
that.
raise your hand first.
But if
Right.
somebody says things to you or
Yes.
bothers you, you need
listen,
to stand up for
I
yourself.
would never be mad if any of my kids got in trouble for defending themselves.
Right. But you
But
got to
if
make sure it's
they're
a
the
defense.
problem.
Right.
That's a different problem I'm gonna handle.
Right.
You know that I won't tolerate either.
Exactly.
But
No, but and it's knowing the difference because you don't want to get home and they go, "Mommy, I got a black eye. Somebody punched me." Then you find out that they were the one who
You
socked
started
first,
it.
and you're like, "You little fucking."
it's funny. It's funny you just said that. I'm laughing to myself, and I can relate to this. Why? I have it written here. Hold on. Why getting yelled at in Italian versus in English by your parents just hit differently?
Because it's visceral.
Like I felt more scared when my
Yeah.
father came out with those fingers and the Italianness versus when, come here, I want to talk to you.
I'll tell you.
Like I trembled when it was Sicilian for some reason.
I wasn't there, but when my little brother got in trouble for the last time,
Oh, the last time? Did he die? What happened?
no, bro, it was no. Last time he was in Queens, before the Great Migration to upstate New York.
Oh,
When my father went to the school, I was embarrassed for him because again, you're getting your parent whose English is not first on the list. Broken. He didn't use it. Like that's how pissed he was. He basically said, "Do nešto te ragazzo," just going off. The most broken English you could hear. He goes to the security. He goes, "Where is this stupid motherfucker?" Then he goes, "I'm gonna buy a goat." And stick with me on this one. I'm gonna buy a goat. I'm gonna take him upstate, and all day, all night, I'm gonna make him watch the goat outside. What?
That was his punishment.
That's what he told. Bro, the security guards were dying laughing.
a goat?
Bro, he was just flinging things to the wall, bro. He was so pissed. He was so, I mean, he was always clever about these things. Always clever. He always had a little thing
That is
in the back of
crazy.
his head. I don't know where he got that from. He couldn't find a fitting punishment other than I'm gonna get a goat and he's gonna watch it all day. That's punishment. Peccato. That's what the fuck is going on here,
That's smart though.
right? And my brother was laughing. He's like, I can't laugh, but I'm laughing. It's funny, you know.
That is crazy. Did you get a goat?
We actually did, but it was. I don't think it was the same
I
year.
bet you he was dinner like
Yeah, no,
2
he
months
was.
later.
2 months.
Were
he
you
gave
the
it-
one that was watching the goat?
I ended up seeing it. Yeah.
All right. So you experienced that from your dad? Like that toughness? Okay. You? So you have children.
I have to just look at
I'm
it.
just kind of trying to get the facts here for people.
I did for my mom too.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so you're one. So you're both the receiver in them. You don't have kids. You do. Do you feel like that has made you a better parent, or like to know not to do that to your kids?
Damn, bro, you're getting grilled by your wife.
No, I'm not.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to understand because like he doesn't react that way with his kids. So in being the receiver of it,
Can I just say this before you answer?
like you don't
If you
have
think-
kids. What do you
Doesn't
think?
doesn't matter. I don't even need to look at him. He remembers before he loses it. He remembers the fights that he had with his, and that kind of what puts a break on it.
I have a short temper, yes,
Right, but
but I don't want my kids
There-
to experience what I
there
did.
you go. That's the breaks.
Not to experience what?
The same.
I just feel
the same
like
intensity.
I
the
just
same
feel like
intensity.
the old school
Mhm.
hitting you. You know, I just remember it hurt.
Yeah.
You cried for what? And sometimes, unfortunately, it was for the stupidest thing. It wasn't
It wasn't
because
for
I
something
did
serious.
something
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of made me the person I am today, which I'll say it's not a bad thing.
He gets to the line,
Yeah.
but he doesn't cross
No.
the line because he doesn't want to.
I'll get to that line.
Yeah.
But I'll think twice about it.
Right. Because he remembers.
I don't hit my
So
kids.
you think like that made you a better parent
Yes, because
because you won't do the same
You
to
won't-
your kids.
yeah, I'd rather use my mind. I mean, I feel like look,
No, you just make me deal with it.
no, yeah, she hits her kids.
No, I mean hit my kids. No, I mean with punishing or whatever. Like
No, I mean it's hard to explain, I guess.
It's listen, simply, it's you don't go past the point because you remember how it was, how you felt afterwards, and you don't want to repeat the cycle.
You know what's the
Simple.
funny thing about me and my wife?
Mm.
We balance each other, although we're the complete opposite. Like there are times I get so mad at my kids and I'm challenging them and they're either yelling back at me, which I think it's healthy because
Gets it out.
they should be able to talk to me,
Express
right? I don't
themselves,
want them
yeah.
to swallow it and go hide in their room.
Yeah.
But then it's like she'll give me like a reality check. Frank, they're just kids. And then just the other day, again, kids are being kids. And then she's getting so frustrated. I'm like, Enz,
The
they're
kids.
just kids. And it's funny how you don't realize at that moment. And then we're just saying the same things to each other.
Because you need to remind each other. That's why. Because you get lost in the moment because it had nothing to do with whatever's going on with her, had nothing to do with you. So you're clear.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's okay.
But
let it go.
Let it go.
but those are the things like I bring up because, again, I love talking about our childhoods. And I know a lot of people who watch us could relate to the stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, the looks, we knew what they meant. The tone of their voice, we knew what they meant.
Mm-hmm.
The fear, the anxiety, like I said earlier, that we had was basically making sure our parents weren't mad at us. That shit don't exist now.
No.
Like, I could give my daughter a dirty look to tell her stop it, and she'll probably think I'm having a stroke. She
Right.
don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess we are to blame. But
It's when you say blame, it's not like it's a full on holy shit, this is totally your fault. It's
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not liking. Like I see people sometimes on the phone, with their school teachers and some of the things that they say. I'm like, are you fucking?
what the teacher's telling the parent.
What the parents complaining about?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
are you fucking serious?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like that's what we're gonna complain about?
And it only gets worse, bro.
What do you mean? Like they give him too much work or like stupid things?
No, look, there was a scenario mentioning no names, and a mom got bent out of shape because her son kept getting hugs and cheek kisses from another girl. Remind you, these kids are like kindergarten, first grade.
Oh no,
That she had to go to the full limit, and in my mind, I'm like, they're kids, like they're freaking kids.
no, that's different.
When you got parents that just, I don't want to say that they don't understand, but that they just, their whole world is that's, you get a Karen. At the end of the day, that's a Karen at the end of the day, dude. It's like you roll the dice and that's what you get.
What do you think about this one?
Mm.
Is it because the way we brought up, or is it because where we live? Because I could tell you, going to Long Island, a lot of people out there don't go to butcher shops.
No.
And I feel like the way we grew up here, even cold cuts, we would go to the butcher shop. Our chicken, we'll go to the butcher shop.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I feel when I mention that outside of New York area, they look at me weird. Like, you don't go to Stop and Shop and get your chicken and sausage?
Well, it's
No.
very signature. Some of these butcher shops are have the signature of like being able to be like a one-stop
Are we
shop.
doing it the right way? Like, is that the right place to get it?
I think we are doing it the right way because we know the good stuff.
Right.
So we know, do you want good meat? You go to a butcher. Do you want good cheese and you go to that Italian market.
Fishmonger.
You want good fish? Go to the fishmonger. But like you have, not to say a guy for everything,
No.
but you have. Let's say if you want great desserts, you're gonna go to the bakery. There's this great bakery over here. We got to go get their stuff. You know, it's not like you go to Stop and Shop and you pick everything up at one spot. You know, they're not gonna have all the good stuff.
We go to artisan places.
That came up amongst friend ones. Like, you go to the butcher shop?
Cause,
Oh, yeah.
Because you know what? That was a neighborhood thing for us. So it is a neighborhood thing. It's not.
When I go food shopping, how long does it take me to come back?
I can't stand going out.
I know.
But why?
Because, you know, and
Because
I'm
each place
convinced.
is known for something else.
And I'm convinced every time we gotta go out, she's scared to tell me all the stops she has. Because he said, we just gotta go to the post office. And as soon as we
my
go,
ass.
oh, before we go there, stop here. And
Right.
by the time you know it, I'm
She lies.
circling all of Queens.
She lies.
lying.
No, you're just withholding the truth.
Withholding
Right,
information,
there you
and I'm
go.
giving it to you as you need to know it.
So you know what's funny?
Yeah.
It's funny that you guys mentioned that because my parents, when they went food shopping, they would go to Stop and Shop or whatever to do like the bulk, but then they would go to Metropolitan Avenue to the fruit stores. Oh, the fruit there is cheaper.
Yes.
The vegetable there is, but not by much. Once you calculate it,
Actually, I agree with that too. I would rather buy fruits and vegetables from a fruit and vegetable market and go to Stop and Shop for the things on sale or like the regular everyday
by the time
stuff.
you get your discount on whatever you're getting, you've wasted time and gas to get there to do the same shopping you could have done in the one place you were at, right?
No,
And then I fail.
no, because at
not?
Stop and Shop, strawberries are so expensive, like they were picked with gold
Okay.
off of the
They were.
plants.
Every one they pulled and they put it in the container.
Well, no,
It's like
Put it in the thing.
$6.99 for a pound of strawberries.
Yes.
Like they was getting bazaar there
I
as they
also
were being
noticed
picked.
that-
Go to the fruit market. You'll get it for sometimes even like 99 cents, $1.50.
Okay, and then I've noticed that fruit that we just saved $4 on is in the garbage 2 days later.
Wait a second. $4, $2, $3, and all the other stuff, they add up. They're
Of course they add
like
up.
$20.
But at the end of the day, when you're 3 days in and the fruit's bad, you throw it out. What'd you save?
So what are you saying? The
We saved
$6.99
nothing.
strawberries last
It
longer?
lasts just
Bro,
a smidge longer.
that's important.
Yeah.
To save every dollar you can when you're food shopping. Because Amazon delivers to my house every goddamn day.
Because we need to make Bezos more money.
When me and the Amazon guy have a relationship now, that's how serious it is.
He pulls up, you pull out a cigarette, you're like, what we got today, John?
Your mother's doing better, John. I have a few Italian words I want to bring up to you
Yeah, I got
guys.
a couple of words for you too.
Yeah, we're not going to mention the whole Amazon delivery.
Am I allowed to share these words?
I wanted to jump into the next topic. I felt the eyes.
Yeah.
I felt them.
I'm gonna go buy him the dollar strawberries next
There
time.
you go. Throw him at his head.
He almost hurt his back carrying the Amazon box earlier. No, I have a few Italian words, and what I wanted to try something different.
Wait a second. Let's go back to the Amazon guy.
You see what you did? You opened your fucking mouth with Amazon.
What
Let's
would
go.
you do, Marcus,
Here we go.
for this situation? Because we had a situation with Amazon.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my
My
God.
door
What?
number. Did everybody get his eye roll?
Yeah, I saw it.
My door number on my block
Mm-hmm.
with the door number on the block around the corner from me. Okay, so same door numbers
different
Right.
blocks.
as myself,
Okay.
but different street. Okay? They leave me her package.
Or
Okay.
his package.
Well,
What was the
whoever.
woman's name?
Okay, fine.
1 time, 2 times, 3 times. I think we went up to like 12.
Dude, it got to a point. Every time I got home from work, I'm fucking delivering pack. I did it with you a couple times.
So, you know, we don't keep the package because that's not nice. I'm sure she's expecting it, whatever the hell's in there. But what do I do with it? Do I need to freaking deliver this package to your house? Like, what would you do?
Keep it until she says something.
So the first time I dropped it off at her door, which she has a ring also, so I know she freaking sees me. I know you see me. When I would drop that package off.
Yes.
Whatever, left it there. Then the packages were getting heavier. They were freaking heavy. Once was the size of my body. Was it not?
We left the no. Come pick this motherfucker up. We can bring it.
So, and this is where I got annoyed. I wrote a note. I said, I get your packages all the time and I'm dropping them off to you. I said, this one is very heavy. I can't bring it. And I even gave her his number, not even mine.
Of course. He's
Give out my number to the neighborhood.
So I wrote down his cell phone number. I said, for the future, why don't we exchange numbers? Just in case if it happens again, we could just send each other a chat. I can't even talk no more.
text.
A text. Nothing. I drop it off like 3 hours later.
You get a text.
Stop Baba, all right, comes walking up my block with a freaking wagon. Okay? Takes her package and leaves. No response, no thank you, no exchange, nothing. Or even a text back, oh, thank you so much for letting me know.
Ask me the question.
Whatever.
Now. Ask me the question.
Would
now.
you be bringing her package or doing all of this?
No, I will be keeping everything she buys, whether I like it or not. If it's a dress and it's too tight, I'm putting it on. If it's a perfume I don't like, me lo meto tutto in gobble. If it's food, that right there just shows you ingrates.
You know, like, just freaking say thank you.
I had something happen to me about that.
But wait, I'm not done.
No, and I want to get your opinion on
So,
it.
my thing
Go ahead.
was she gets pictures
Yes.
that it was delivered. So, you know they're not going to your door.
Correct.
Right? Whatever. So, recently, and I never had a problem with my packages. I always get them. I ordered something, but I was so busy and stuff. I didn't focus on did it come, did I get it? 'Cause sometimes you know when you're getting it on the spot, you check, you see it. I didn't even bother looking. Then I was like, wait a second, did that thing come? But there was nothing, no boxes in my whole way outside, nothing. I go and look, it's her house. Now I see my package got delivered at her house.
Mm-hmm.
I call him. I go, why did she drop it off? How many times did I bring her a package?
Selfish bitch.
Oh my God, I was so heated.
I can imagine.
I was in the car with my dad. I'm like, go to that block. I said, because if it's not outside, I go, I'm going to go ring this woman's doorbell.
You should.
She left it outside. But like, come on.
I had a similar situation, except my packages weren't going to somewhere else. Somebody made a delivery. Home Depot made a delivery of a $200 rug. Ask me if I kept it.
They delivered a $200 rug to you?
It was a fucking 6 foot. I think he was there for that. I think you might have been there for that when I was living on 80th. It was a $200 6 foot rug. What was I supposed to do with that?
You opened it and danced on it?
I fucking cut it open. I said, nice design. I put it on the floor. I put it on my
works
bed
with
on
the
it.
decor.
I got a nice $200 rug. I can't be punished for other people's mistakes. Call it in, say it was lost in the thing. They'll send you another one. Thank you for the rug. What would you do? Would you go try to find the person and give them their
Okay, so
200-pound, $800 rug?
For peace of mind, was
Uh-huh.
it anywhere in the vicinity near you?
No, the address was completely wrong. Completely wrong. It's almost like the delivery person.
I
didn't
mean, I
even
wouldn't
try.
go driving 10 minutes to go to this address.
It was almost 100-pound rug. It was.
No,
it
I
was
wouldn't
coil-
carry it either.
I got a new rug, and it was nice. I don't know what I did with it, but I wouldn't do that. I just kept it. I can't be punished for that.
That was a free gift.
A nice $200 rug. I don't even know where it is, and I'm upset. It's like this. It was like this, but bigger.
And here I'm La Baba. Did I freaking drop it off at
You're
her
working
house?
for Amazon, basically. You
I
get
was
no cut.
making his deliveries.
You get no cut from the delivery. Prime doesn't pay you at all.
All I'm saying is, I wish I had both your problems. You with the rug and you with the neighbor.
Well, I mean,
But he got a free rug out of it. I
free
got
rug.
aggravation.
right,
but you're getting mad at a person that Amazon caused.
right. But the problem
No,
is that
but
she
what
just
I'm
kept doing the
saying
right
is
thing.
I kept doing the right thing
Right.
and bringing it to her.
And what is and
I'm
what?
not saying there's medication in there, but what if there was something important that they
Every
needed? I
single
don't
time.
know.
Do what everybody else does. They claim that they didn't get it.
Right.
That's not your door.
Every single time something like this happens, you know what my perfect response is? What did we learn?
Don't be nice.
Enza, what did we learn,
Don't
Enza?
be nice.
Don't be nice. It gets you nowhere.
Well, I'm a very nice person. I don't take things that don't belong to me.
But you see the response that you get. She sees how many times you gave her package. I'm sorry. Where was yours? Oh, it was outside her
I'm gonna
house.
go freaking get it
It was-
myself.
oh, okay. I'm gonna ask you the question again. What did we learn?
That if another package comes again, I'm not bringing it over.
It could be bananas. Those are yours. Next.
I try to make sure it's on record. Enza's gonna keep somebody else's packages.
That's right. Keep delivering them wrong,
I'm
Amazon.
not. I'm not.
Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Look at all this chandeliers.
Where'd you get all these nice things?
We just hit the lot of Frank. Fuck.
Italian sayings that we grew up with. So I'm gonna shoot you out a word, and you, off the top of your head, would just simply tell me who would it remind you of as we were growing up.
Okay.
Ma che fai? Who in your family will always say ma che fai that comes to your head?
That was my father, 100%.
Your dad always said that?
If we weren't in eyesight and he heard some shit going down, it was more like it's not for shit. What do you do? That was basically it. That was mostly him. My mom didn't really.
Yeah, no, definitely wouldn't be my mom.
Yeah, that
I
would
don't
be
know.
more my
Maybe
dad.
my dad. I don't know.
I picture my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes. Yeah.
All
The
right.
hands always ma che fai?
Yeah. Mas só que eu estava fazendo suceco. I loved it.
Ci morido domani. How about state zitto?
No.
I got that a couple
No.
times.
I got the straight
Did you?
shut up. Shut up.
Oh, you got it.
I got the English
American,
version. I got the American English.
Italian.
In Italian. I got shut up.
Shut up in your face.
Or better yet, there was a couple of times where zitto te. That's what it was.
State zitto.
No, but
Zitto te.
not proper like that. It was zitto te. And I was like, all right, relax.
Yeah, I would say it's more like that.
Yeah,
Zitto de.
zitto te. Yeah.
Oh, maybe my grandmother would said that. My dad's mother.
I got this one word, and it's for sure my grandmother. Che vergogna.
Yeah. Nah, no one actually really would. My father would say that about other people.
Yeah. Like talking about other people.
Right, because we're a good class of people.
Yeah,
and
we're like,
you know.
you know.
So again, it goes back to my grandmother. Like,
Yeah.
if we were doing something when we were young and we maybe got a little dirty, she would just crunch her teeth because she said, ma vergogna. Like, she would just go crazy. But she's the one that reminds me
What
of
dirty
that.
things did you do as a child?
No, like me being dirty. Like, if I went, like today,
Oh,
listen,
like looking sloppy.
Dirty, yeah, like look at yeah.
dirty. Imagine if I ever went to school the way you see kids going to school today with their flip flops and sweatpants. That
Pants
was a
down to
big
their
no
ass.
for me.
Yeah.
That would have never happened to me. Just saying.
Yeah, but we never went to school now with pajamas either.
And they are
No.
today.
And then they have their ass set hanging out from sagging.
I forget that part, but like I even kind of think they did that back then too, though.
Not as much.
Didn't they pull their pants on a little bit like that?
No, that was more towards the
I
end.
feel like today it's just so like
I feel like, going back to
Sloppy.
our era, there was just baggy jeans.
baggy jeans, and then like sometimes they would
Parachute,
keep.
remember the parachute pants that the emo
Parachute
kids
pants,
used to
the-
wear?
they were
The
called-
UFOs? What were they called? UFOs?
The jingas. was a brand.
Oh, this is a family show, bro. What the fuck?
And and rollerbladers. That my time we were wearing those.
Yeah. Well, was a roller. I thought it was just emo kids that did that.
That too.
Yeah. So
I don't remember anybody going to school with pajamas.
that was more mine.
God,
That was more
today,
mine.
like so
Now we
many
got
kids-
guys wearing Uggs. What's going on, fellas?
Yeah. They have men's UGG boots, and I laugh when I see
No,
them.
the slippers. What boots? Slippers.
They have UGG slippers
Yeah,
now?
they just
Yeah.
slide your
I mean,
foot
look,
in.
from what I hear, they're mad comfortable.
No, so do I.
But I can't go out with that. I would wear it for home.
Yeah, no, it's just...
I mean, all right, I don't know. Again, I see women going out with it. I just feel like it's kind of awkward seeing a guy.
It's like everyone rolled out of bed and they said, fuck it, let's just go to work.
That's how like a lot of kids just go to school today.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's true.
But that's how it is now. That's exactly how it is. But
Like at first, I didn't even like my kids wearing Crocs to school.
I could understand why.
Like
though.
I didn't even like that.
It's not a
And
good
then
look.
my kids were like, "Ma, we put it on sports mode." I'm like,
Oh,
"What
yeah.
the hell is
The
spo-
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
now you can
yeah.
run a race? Like,
That's-
what the hell does that mean?"
That's 4x4. That's their
Yeah.
4x4.
That's
Yeah,
because then you put
They
the
thing
strap.
on.
You know what my sports
now we can run a
sportsman
race.
was? You tying it so hard you couldn't feel your feet when you're done running.
Sports mode. I was like,
Sports
"Are you
mode.
freaking kidding me?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're gonna freaking go flying down the stairs like that."
No, they won't because they had
No,
the 4x4.
Ma, I got sports mode on. I'm
They'll
good.
be fine.
Did you guys ever grow up with parents always comparing you to other people's kids?
No, I didn't get compared.
No, neither did
I know someone in particular. Not I didn't either.
But you know somebody
Like
who they
saying,
kept saying...
like here's an example. De que su brother kid, porque un boy se como que saca.
Oh, yeah. No, but I've never heard... I've
never
heard other...
got that.
I've heard other people
I
say
can
it.
hear that happening,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I didn't.
No, they never did
I
make that
was the
comparison.
perfect child, so you know.
Next question.
I think we're done. Wrap it up.
Wrap it
Shut
up.
the lights. I married the perfect one.
That's it. Santa! When are you going to be anointed?
Wait, let me fix my halo.
That's why she had no siblings. She was the perfect
That's
one.
why there was no need for another.
She was the worst one. They didn't want another one.
One of Miki, you going to catch it later? Like you have no idea.
I hear my follow. That's it. Tenemos acá. I love you, babe. I'm sleeping.
All right, I got a question for you guys.
Mm.
Because I was a daughter, right, of first generation. You guys are sons of first generation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel there's a difference?
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
The difference of a son of first generation and a daughter of first generation.
Yeah.
Is there a difference? Like me personally, I feel like I'm the family secretary now all of a sudden. I have to take care of everything.
It's not just that. No. So, but that's the problem. So, can I break down the
As
issue?
a son, I don't feel I see that happen. Maybe more that you got to fix and take care of stuff, like physically. And me, maybe it's more mentally. I'm exhausted.
So, if like us, right, we have no sisters, right? But that means that now one of the sons has to take care of what you normally would take care
Yeah,
of.
but what I mean is, chiama stubilo e talia
Sad.
che succedió, or perché stubilo è assai, or call this doctor, we gotta make
Right.
an appointment because I gotta go next Tuesday.
Yes,
Or
yes.
well, why I gotta go here? Go call
Right.
him and see what the problem is.
Right.
Like, I feel like I get this
I'm
all the-
laughing because it reminds me of an uncle of mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. First it's like aiutami. E dopo cosa tu facessi sbagliato?
But like, I don't see sons getting that.
I get it.
Is it more that you have to like fix and take care of stuff? Or just to lico de cavadalia?
I don't think that's true.
Or do you think guys have to be on top of?
I think it's different scenario, different people.
Recently, right? I'm gonna say recent because it is recent. For like I would say the past like maybe about 6 years now. My mom will call me up. Hey, how's it going? I'm like, cool. What's up? And then she goes, well, I don't understand this thing, right? It's like a Verizon bill or something. I'm like, well, Mom, I'm at work. You should call them up and okay. Because now they just she wants to offload what she normally was
So you don't
doing.
give her the opportunity
If it's something-
to delegate the
Correct.
task to you.
If I'm free and it's something that's a little bit more complicated, like in terminology, I'll do it. I'll be like, all right, let
I'm
me
gonna,
call.
and you
Go
know
ahead.
my dad.
Absolutely.
Do you know what my dad tells me?
Mm.
And what do you think I sent you to college for?
Right.
This is the response I get from my father.
Right.
What do you think he sent you to college
Because if
for?
he was-
To be your personal
Listen,
secretary.
You had two options that you didn't know about. College.
I didn't raise no baba.
Oh, no. You had two options. You didn't know about either one of them. One was college, right? And one was being a nun. Which would you have picked? Because you only had those two, right?
I think now Enza would have used the nun.
The nun, she definitely would have been, yeah, I'm going to go to the commissary. I'm fine.
Her only problems have been how many Hail Marys.
How many? There you go, my son. Listen, you're right. Anytime that I know that they could take care of it themselves, I put the wall up. If it's a little more complicated, like when they would say, can you call and find it, felt like dumb things, I don't. But if it's a little more complicated,
You'll jump
all right,
in and help.
I'll take care of it. And then, of course, they're going to send a verification code to her email. She doesn't have her email open. Is this it? And then it becomes now a production.
And then she's locked out.
Then it becomes a production. And I said, why do you wait for me for this shit?
The only thing that drives me nuts, and this is all parents,
Yeah.
remember your passwords.
No, and they don't. I don't. Listen.
Right?
I barely
Oh
remember
my
mine.
God.
Listen, is it easy to remember all these passwords that we have shit to? It's not easy.
For me, it is.
Well, for you it is, because you probably keep notes on your phone, right? Keep notes? Not everybody keeps notes. I know people who use one password for their entire life.
Until you get hacked.
Until you get hacked, and then they have everything. They got everything. They're right there. But how do you teach that to somebody who's 70?
No, I mean, it is true, though. I mean, we're
hard.
joking, but it is true with the times of today of how tech savvy it is.
Yes.
And it's not like it was years
Right.
ago.
Right.
So, I mean, for that, I get it. I understand it. But,
That's
like,
why half the time when she's like, can you call them? And I'm like, bruh, I'm at work. Like, I'm working. You know, you haven't worked in 5 years. Pick the fucking thing up, make the call, talk to who you have to talk to. And then the minute here, I'm like, do me a favor. Try. If it doesn't work out,
The
call me
sigh.
back.
Those are the two sides, right, Marcus? Or, okay.
Right. Yes. All right.
Okay.
but then will she give you attitude for not doing it?
For the first 30 seconds. Then after that, it goes away. Because then she has another problem that replaces that one with something else. That one I have to take it. It's like I get a pass on the first ask, but then the second ask that comes right after, I have to do that one.
You know you got to give in
Yeah.
somewhere.
So I have to I have to gamble it. Do I reject the first one? Because I don't know what's going to come after that one. All right, let's see. Roll the dice. Snake eyes. Shit. The second one was worse. That's exactly what it is. And I lose most of the time.
You go on vacation soon.
Yeah, my fat ass is getting on a plane.
And I'm kind of surprised in the number of hours you'd be sitting in that plane.
I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not. 10 and a half hours. I'm going to Argentina.
So technically, if you think about it, you're half
I knew he was gonna
Sicilian
say- I knew he was going to go.
and
that
you're half
route.
Argentinian.
No, I'm not. I told you already.
well, your mom was born there.
My mom made the migration and didn't stay.
Wait a
Just
minute.
because
Where was she physically born?
physically born, I think it was Argentina.
Okay.
Right, because that's what you've
You're
said in
half
the past.
Argentinian.
Hey, when a Japanese person visits Germany and then they're born in Germany but goes back to Japan, are they German?
Yes.
No. And there
Are
is
they
a
a German citizen?
no.
Wait, if you're born in a country, doesn't that make you a citizen?
Not all the
of
time.
that country?
Not all the time. That's not always. It's not. That's like I understand you're talking about naturalization, but that can't be all
How
the
long
time.
did your mom
stay there?
stay in
Not
Argentina?
long. Not long. She left.
How long?
Like 2 years old.
Okay.
She left.
3 months. You're
There's
you're
no
resident.
background behind there, bro.
She was born.
Stop.
You're half Argentinian.
Stop.
This whole
If
time.
you were born.
This
hold on.
whole time.
Hold on.
On Italian Sicilians do it
If
better.
your parents were coming over the sea in a plane and you were born on the airplane and you were above the Pacific Ocean, does that make you Pacifican?
If I lived on the Pacific Ocean for
Yeah,
more than 2
okay.
months, I'm Pacifican.
If you were born in Argentina, you are automatically an Argentinian citizen at birth, regardless.
At birth. Okay.
Regardless
Of
of your
heritage.
parents'
So-
nationality.
Okay.
I need to
So
say
she-
this. I need to say this and apologize to our audience on this whole time.
On these lies that you
We have been promoting that Sicilians do it better when one of them have half Argentinian this entire time.
My grandmother, born and raised.
Está bien? Did I say it right? Está bien? You capiche? Did I say it right? I just
Amigo.
want to talk your language, my friend.
Amigo.
So you're only 50% Italian. 50.
No, stop. He got paperwork.
He got papers.
Which actually, to tell you the truth, scrubs out that half if you really want to argue it. My grandmother.
No. No, I'm not done.
No, I am. I need to finish this.
You got paperwork for Italy. You got paperwork for Italy. When are you getting paperwork for Argentina now?
That's right. I want to see those papers.
You know why I can't get it? You know why?
Why?
Because the lineage doesn't go back beyond my mother. That's why. Because my mother was just born there. That's it.
But
That's
isn't
all that
that
matters.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Italy. They said they
Were
get
you
to go
also
as far
born in
back.
Japan? Like, what am I?
What are you talking about?
Your mother was born there. That's all you need.
Right.
Your mother.
My
You
grandmother.
got
Your
dual
mother.
citizenship for your father because he was born there.
And no, because
She's the
not
main-
just my father, but all of his grandparents.
Okay, but as long
went
as your
far back as-
But she's the main root.
Yeah.
Not the father is. Father's the main.
Your
root.
mother don't
Your mom
count.
was born there. She's the main root.
No, mothers never count on these things. It always goes by paternal, not maternal.
Hold on a second.
Always.
I'm the main root here.
You could look that up.
Hello.
Fact check that
What's
one.
the difference of me being born here?
What do you mean?
I'm the main root in America. My parents and all their lineages over
Where
there.
was your father born?
Sicily.
That's your main root.
No,
Yes.
I'm not known Sicilian. I'm American.
That's because your parents didn't put the paperwork forward when
Forget
you were
the fucking
born.
paperwork.
No, I'm saying, but I'm trying to explain it to you. When I was born here. But what happened? They had the paperwork done right when I was born to say he is an Italian citizen. They got processed, and that's how I was recognized as an Italian citizen. Like right now, if my little brother wanted to do it, there was a certain year where he had to submit paperwork to become an Italian citizen. He couldn't. It was already too late. A lot of the time, the naturalization, when we're just born, is the easiest to do it. Hey, he was born. He's only 6 months old. This is his the paperwork. This is mine. My father would come up with all his documentation. My mother would come up with hers. That's it. I was naturalized automatically. Here, I was naturalized. With this whole thing, my grandmother, during the migration back in the day, they did the loop. What was the loop? They went from Sicily. Here we go. What's up?
If your father was born in Sicily and
Sure.
your mother in Argentina, you are likely to identify as Italian/Argentinian.
I don't though. So
No, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
So I'm
So
going to
it's
say,
considered
I'm
50-50.
announcing it now for the first time. We're rebranding.
Here we go.
Italian,
Culturally-
Sicilians, Argentinians. Do it better. Here we go. I got a lot of fans in Argentina.
So let me explain the story here. It's not a long one. Great migration. They all left, right? They went down south. They went to Africa. From Africa, they made their way to South America. My grandmother had her sister with her, the whole family. It was the whole bunch of them, right? They all left. Somewhere down the line, my mother was then born, and then they said, okay, who's staying? Well, my grandmother's sister said, I like it here. I'm not going. I'm going to stay in Argentina. She stayed. My mother, my grandmother, my uncles, they all went back. They all came to New York. So they all came here at the same time. That's how that went. I don't know if there was I'm kind of loose on the story if they went, came back, and left. There was a little bit of back and forth going on, but that's how the original migration went. It went from Africa to South America to New York. That's how that happened.
You're Argentinian, bro.
Guess so.
You're 50-50.
My other see, you can't have three citizenships. I'm an American citizen and I'm Italian citizen. There's no room for the Argentinian one. There's no room for that.
Hey,
I can only have two.
are you a Maradona fan or a Messi fan?
Well, I'm going where actually Messi was from. I believe he was from Lanús.
So you have a lot of family in
My
Argentina.
mom has a lot of family in Argentina.
It's your family too.
Well, actually, is it third or second cousins? It's third if it's my mom's cousins, they're not mine.
Like your mom's first cousins? Or
That would be
depends what
that
they
would be
are.
her. No, it would be her first cousin because that would be my mother's aunt, which would be my great aunt. So it would be second cousins, right? So yeah, second cousins. They live in and I believe, look it up. If Messi, I think he's from Lanús, and that's where I'm going. Maradona is in a town further up north, like a couple of hours up north, but that's where I'm going apparently. So first time going. Place is known for steak.
I was going to say, is there any food that
Are
they're
you
known
kidding me?
for that...
Argentina is known for three things: leather, any kind of leather jackets, leather. That's their whole thing is cows. They that's what they strive on. So their barbecue, leather, And apparently the Argentinian empanadas are the best in the
Oh,
world.
you love empanadas.
No, but like you've never had them like these before. Apparently, like even I was told like "Pfft, you've had nothing.
They're made with leather.
They made with leather. But yeah, so I'm gonna go there. We're gonna try them out, and apparently there's a 5. I'm gonna let you know about it. There's a 5-star or Michelin restaurant called Don Julio in Buenos Aires.
You announced them pretty well.
He's been practicing.
I feel like now it's coming out.
I'm multilingual. I'm gonna Buenos dias a tutti.
Little by little, you sound like Antonio Banderas, right? You starting to sound like Scarface a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try it. I want to see if I can schedule it.
Yeah, you
Because
got
I
it.
have to like literally, I have to find the right time. I'm gonna be there for 2 weeks, so I have to like find the right time to go.
Nice.
And going there now, we have opposite seasons. So right now it's like 75, 80.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I wanted to bring swim trunks, but I don't think there's like a beach anywhere.
Well, listen, have fun, enjoy,
Yeah, definitely.
meet with your cousins, and hopefully you get rid of the U.
He's not going to come back.
I feel like he should just get rid of the U.S. citizenship and just become Argentinian and Sicilian.
He may not
Yo,
come
how
back.
could, yo, imagine I rock that.
Imagine
How
he
crazy
finds
is that?
somebody over there and just like doesn't come
Do you know
back.
how many few people said that? They're
Oh,
like,
really?
They were like, these are country girls. Like, you know, you never know. Maybe you might. I'm like, I'm not saying no. Just,
He's like, why not? I'll ride a cow.
why not? You wouldn't?
You would.
All right.
Enjoy.
Here we go.
I would-
Argentina.
We'll bring him on virtual.
Yeah, exactly.
From Argentina.
Hello. No, it's going to be cool, man.
They still use calling cards over there. I heard they're a little behind.
Shut the fuck up. Marque del 9.
On that note,
All right, guys.
All right. Good night.
Argentina. All right, guys. You learned a lot of things tonight. Marcus,
Here we go.
a Sicilian, American, and Spanish. There you have it.
Spanish, not even Argentina. Spanish from
It's
Spain.
Spanish. It is Spanish. And Argentina Spanish. I'll give you
Bro,
one
can I
credit.
tell you something?
I'll give you one thing about Argentinians.
God.
They believe they're Europeans.
Yes, they do, but because they mostly are. Most of them are Italian of Italian descent and German descent, to which we will not speak of why.
Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.